Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Well, this is the next installment in the Stockman Spring series. J.O. Ventures Outdoors, if you know my channel, you know his channel. He just did a Stockman Spring uh, video and I really liked it. Go over there, check it out, give him a view and a like and subscribe to his channel if you haven't already. Jo is a great member of the community. He makes a lot of awesome knife slips and does all kinds of amazing leather work, and he shows off some really cool knives that he finds here and there and everywhere. So I decided for my Stockman Spring I was going to dive back into the archives, and I was going to do a video on this knife, which is the Kershaw Brandywine. So this one was one of the very first Stockmans that I got back in the day when I started the YouTube channel. So it's been a little while. I decided to carry this guy this week and see how it's doing. Now this has a G10 covers, which are awesome, super smooth transitions. Kershaw built a very nice knife. As you can see here, here's your back springs. Construction, fit, and finish are great. Here's the backside, like I said, nice and smooth. They really did a great job. And what I liked about this knife was that the blade shapes are slightly different than the blade shapes on a traditional. And so since the case 18 pattern, this is the Ichthus knife, the light blue ice, I thought I would take a look at both of these because it's basically, they're the same size. They're 3.5 inches closed, but really nice serpentine frames. And this knife, I think that the case might be just a little bit taller, but as far as thickness goes, they're just about the same. But yeah, they're just really great knives. But here, we'll go ahead and start with the main clip or Skinner knife. Now you see that the knife on the case is just a little bit, I'm not going to say it's longer, but it's a slightly different shape. The Kershaw definitely looks a little longer, bolster to bolster here, but it looks a little thinner too, so out at the point. So it's definitely a little more meat on the case bone, or blade. I meant meat on its bones. Oh well, you guys are just going to have to suffer with my mistakes through this one. I'm only doing it one time only. But you guys like it that I do. I leave in all my mistakes. I'm not perfect. I'm just like everybody else. Okay, so if we close these up, you'll notice that, of course, the sheep's foot is a little more proud than on the Kershaw. And that's okay. Case has it that way on purpose, so you'll grab that sheep's foot blade first. And this one is just, it's not buried, but it's a little different to get to. As you can see, the sheep's foot is slightly different. It's more almost rounded over in a gentle arc, where this one kind of goes out and then kind of shaves off pretty steep. But it's actually not bad. I really like both of them. They're very useful blades. So let's go take a look at our sheep's foot on this one, the spay blade on this one. And I really like how they did the spay blade on the Brandywine. That was one of the reasons that I got that, is I really like this with a little more belly on it. It has a pretty good point there, so it's not as blunt of a point as what you have there. This actually will poke, but it's actually not too bad. But I do like having a little extra belly on the spay blade. So how did it do this week? It did just fine. I mean, I didn't expect that it wouldn't. Here, we'll go ahead and pull out these main blades and give you guys a look at them. But I really like the G10 covers. They, like I said, they're super smooth as far as your transitions and stuff go. You're not going to feel anything there in your pocket. The one thing I did note in my earlier video that is different than the case for sure is that as you see here on the ends, this is polished and kind of rounded over. On this one, it is not, and these you can actually feel these little 90-degree edges. They're not polished or rounded over at all, like on the case. And I kind of like that because I really don't like having anything that feels like it's going to be sharp or grab you on the when it's in your pocket or whatever. Of course, using a slip negates all that. In fact, when I first got this knife, it was before I ever carried in a slip, and I used to wonder, why in the world would people want to carry in a slip anyways? It just seems kind of a pain. But actually, I've grown to love carrying pocket knives in a slip, and I think I probably always will now. It's one of those things that you don't know if you don't know, and you have to try it out and see. That's all I can say. People always talk about Stockmans. Why is there a need to have 3 blades on a knife? But they have to remember that when these were invented back in the day, having 3 blades made it the original multi-tool. You had tools for different specific tasks, and you could set it up however you wanted to have that knife blade, whether you wanted to have it, very super sharp, or if you wanted it to have a working edge, or maybe a little more toothy edge on it. You could kind of customize that as you wanted and work it how you like to work. They're really cool knives. I'm really enjoying my Stockman renaissance that I'm going through right now, and so I've got my eye on new and more interesting Stockman all the time, and I really need to catch up on my backload because I do have quite a few knives that deserve to have videos made. It's just been kind of crazy at work, and hopefully we'll get all that stuff straightened out so I can have some more time to make some more videos and get some stuff banked up for you guys so we can have a more regular release schedule. That's for sure. I really do want to get back into the swing of things, and it's just life has kind of changed. It's kind of gotten in the way, but that is what happens with everything else. Anyways, guys, thanks for sticking with me. Thanks for hanging out, checking out these knives. I know you guys like Stockmans, and I do too. So I will see you in the next one. You guys take it easy.